Hey, what's up everybody? Brian here with the Holy Roller playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise. And today we're going to talk about, with $300, we're going to talk about a press versus power press. Who's going to win? Here we go.
Welcome to the Holy Roller, where it's all about playing craps and winning free cruises. I'm going to show you what it's all about, so let's get rolling.
All right, first we're going to take and we'll put the presser right here, and we'll have the power presser over here. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll do a traditional 44 inside. Actually, let's go across. $10 table, we'll do $64, and then we'll do press versus power press. Okay, so let's do this. Let's throw in $65. Okay, so again, they each have $300. Okay, now if you're going to ever play $64, you probably should have like $640 or $700, kind of round up to the next 100. The reason why is because whatever your strategy is that you're going to play per shooter, you're going to want to have 10 hands or 10 shooters, 10 rounds, all right? Or however you want to talk about it, a series of 10. But the main thing is, because we have 300, we probably shouldn't do more than $30 per shooter, but we are. We're gonna go a little bit high with that, and so that's gonna be 64. So what that looks like is $10 each. So on this side, they're gonna be $10. Now on a Royal Caribbean ship, when you're playing craps on a cruise to earn a free cruise, they won't allow you to do improper bets on the 6 and 8. So a proper bet is a multiple of 6, meaning a $10 table, the minimum on 6 and 8 would be 12, okay? And then what will happen is that $65, you get $1 change. All right, so let's just put that there, all right? So that's gonna be the presser, and let me put up the power presser, and we'll do the same thing, $65. Okay, so they're gonna give them $65 and say across, and it'll be 64 across. And so they're going to do theirs, same thing, where it's at the $10 level. And that will be the same here and here. And then they'll get $1 change. All right. So being that is, and they'll put the dollar in their rack. Now, what's the difference between a press and a power press? Okay, now I could do press 1 unit versus press, but we're going to do press versus power press. Now, you can say press to the dealer. Whenever a number hits, you can say press, but when a number doesn't, when a number hits, what I'm saying is you don't want to say power press, because they won't know what that means. Like, that's not a term that you would use to a dealer, power press, you know? But you would be able to say press, and they know that press means double. If you say press 1 unit, like if it was the 6 and 8 and you said press 1 unit, they would put $6 on it. If you said press 1 unit on any of these other numbers, they would put $5 on it. So for example, if a 5 hit, it would pay $14. And you would say press 1 unit, and they would go like this, and then you would get $9 back. So press 1 unit versus press, if you hit a 5 and you get 14 and you say press, they're going to make that 5 look like 10, and then you'll get $4 back. So press means double. But what is a power press? Power press is that you take the earnings, and see how there's $4 here? You'd actually throw in an extra dollar to take it to the next level, which would be $25. So that would be, 10 plus 14 is 24. Add 1 and it's 25. So this person over here is going to do a power press, and this person over here is just going to do a regular press, okay? And we're going to see how that ends up and how that works, how it turns out, I should say. Now, we're not really focused on getting our money out of the hand, but we should. So we're not really going to regress right now. Maybe we can do another video about that. And so I think there's 3 terms you need to know, and that is press, collect, regress. Those 3 steps are vital when you're playing craps. And so we'll talk about it a little bit, but we're not really going to focus on it. With this, right now, we're just going to see who wins more money, the power presser or the presser, okay? Now, these bets are off, and you might say, who's shooting? And so what we're going to do is we're going to assume that neither one of these people are shooting, so we're not going to have a pass line or a don't pass line. We're going to just assume somebody else around the table is shooting so that we could just use our money just for out here. And that's why you would need more money than what your betting is. Like, remember when I was talking about 64, you should have 700 instead of 640, because that extra $60 you would be able to use if you're shooting, okay? Like, $10. And I also recommend that if you're not shooting the dice, never play the pass line, okay? And that's a whole nother video. We could talk about that later. But let's assume somebody else is shooting. These bets are off because the puck is off. Let's get a point established, and then we will start this press versus power press. Here we go. All right, there's an 8, so the point is 8. And so now the puck goes on 8, and we're just going to stay on the 8. And so now we're going to see if we can get some hits. All the box numbers. The only one that we don't want to see is the number that's in between 6 and 8, and a 2, 3, 11, or 12, we wouldn't get paid, but all of these numbers we could get paid if we roll them. Let's roll one, and it is a 7, a 7 out. So that is what's called a 0.7 out, and this is why you need 10 shooters. Oh man, okay, so we're down. Now, what would happen is the dealers would take all this money, and then you would give $65 again and say, same thing we just did, 64 across, please. And then this person, same thing, 64 across, please. And then they would set you up just like that and then give you $1 change. They should give you $1 change first and then set you up. So here we go. We got our $1 change, got our $1 change. Oh, I think I actually locked up their $1 change from before, but there it goes. So we still have the same amount of money, and we're down $64 because we had a 0.7 out. Wow. All right, let's see what we do on this next roll. We'll pick the 7 this time and hopefully not roll it. The bets are off right now when the puck is off. If you ever wanted to work them or have them on, even you can override this by saying, please turn my bets on. And then say the point came and it was like on the 8. You can also override this by saying, please turn my bets off, and they would turn your bets off. So little on-off button that they would put on your bet here, which would count for all your bets across, whether it's on or off. So say you didn't have a 10, they would probably put it on the 9. Whatever's the furthest on this side is where they would put your button, and it would count for all of them. Okay, that's a little side note. But let's see if we could get a come out roll. We're going to have our bets off. Here we go, coming out. And it's an 8 again, back out on the 8. Now there's five ways to make an 8 out of 36 combinations, and there's 6 ways to make that other number. So more combinations of that other number right in between 6 and 8 than any other number. So here we go. Let's see if we can get any of these box numbers. And oh my goodness, you would not believe it. Is this going to turn into a video about having the proper bankroll for playing your strategy? It is a 7 out again. Wow. Okay. Here we go again. So they would take all those down. You would go back up and you would say, please, 64 across, please. And then they would do the same thing. 64 across, please. Or you could just say across. And then they will give you $1 change. And then they will put you back up just like that. Now, keep in mind, all this would be taken away and then they would have to put you back up. I'm just doing this for the sake of time. So 2.7, see, this is why you need a bankroll. Okay, so anyway, let's see if we can win our money back. Most people play, when you play craps, you need to learn how to do a recovery system. So the thing is, do you keep doing this? Because if it happens again, we probably shouldn't go all in like this, because I don't know if we can afford it at this point, right? We only had enough for 3 shooters or 4 shooters. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a point established, and it's an 8. Oh man, this is very familiar. This is very familiar. Let's see what happens. Here we go. And it's a 5. Okay, this time we got a 5. Okay, so we're gonna do what's called press, and we're gonna do what's called power press. Okay, this is the presser. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna get paid 14, and they're gonna say press. So their bet's going to 20, and then they're gonna rack $4, and this person's gonna throw in $1 and say, make it look like 25. So they're gonna get 14, and adding that extra 1 is going to make it look like 25. So that's a whole 25. So let's go ahead and put that there. All right, and let's see if we can get a long roll. Here we go. And it is a 6. All right, now with a 6, this person's gonna say press. So they get paid 14. And that's something to know about the 5, $10, 12, 12, and 10. All of these pay 14. Even though this has 12, 12 pays 14 on the 6 and 8. And on the 5, 10 pays 14. So we got 14. Now what we're gonna do is on this one's gonna say press. So what that means is they're gonna double the bet from 12 to 24, and they're gonna get $2 back, okay? So they're gonna get, their bet's gonna look like $24. Now they're gonna go up not only to press, but they're gonna say, and they're gonna throw in $4, and I'll show you why in a second, and they're gonna say, take me to 30, because the next level, multiples of 6, 24, the next one is 30. And so they're gonna get paid the same $14, but they're throwing in 4, okay? So now look at this. There is 10, 20, 25, 30. So they're throwing in 4 and taking their bet to 30. Okay, so they'll move this, and then they will put it up and it'll look like 30. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Can we get a 5 or a 6? Let's see. It's a 5. All right, so $20 pays 28. So they're gonna get $28. And $25 pays $35. Okay, so they're gonna rack theirs just like this, and they're going to rack theirs. So we're only doing one level, because right now the next hit on something else will do the same thing. I want to show you what happens on a 4 or 10. Let's see, because whatever you do on the 5, you would do on the 9. Whatever you do on the 6, you'll do on the 8, and whatever you do on the 4, you'll do on the 10, because the odds are the same. So there's 4 ways to make a 4 or 10. There's 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways. I always get mixed up because I'm saying the 4. 3 ways to make a 4, 3 ways to make a 10, okay? 4 ways to make a 5, and 4 ways to make a 9, and then 5 ways to make a 6, and 5 ways to make an 8. All right, here we go. Let's see, can we get a 4 or 10, just so we can show you how and what we do with the power press. Here we go. And it is a 5. We got another 5. Okay, so remember when we talked about this 3 steps where we say press, collect, regress? Okay, so watch this. So again, this one over here is going to win 35, and this one is going to win 38, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to actually regress now. Okay, so all that means is go back down to table minimum. So they're going to take $50 back, put 10 up, and they're going to take 10 off, and they're going to take 30 $35, $36, $37, $38 back, okay? So we're regressing here, okay? This is what's called regress. All right, so we're going back down to the minimum, okay? All right, so now let's see if we can get a 410 so we can show you what to do with a 410. And it's a 9. All right, so the 9, we know what to do with that, right? We're gonna throw in $1. Now, you might say, wait, no, you're not doing the press. What will happen is a lot of times they will say, give me $1 because it's 14 and they want to give you 15 for 1, okay? And then they'll say, give me $1. So throw in $1 and then say press. What they'll do is they'll make it look like 20 and then they'll give you $5 back for your rack, okay? Now we're gonna do the same thing, throw in $1. They're gonna pay us 15 for 1, but then you're gonna say, make it look like 25, and then they'll just put it all on the 9 and it makes it look like 25, okay? So there we go, same thing that we did on the 5. All right, let's get a 410. There's a 3, so we don't get paid on the 3. All right, here we go. And it's an 8. We actually got a winner this time. And so again, same thing we did on the 6, we're gonna do on the 8. So what would happen is they would usually pay everybody that's over here. They would take the don'ts, pay this, and then the last thing they'll do is pay this if you're on the number, okay? So with that, we're going to throw in, we could throw in a nickel and we'll get $1 change because we're throwing in $4. And we say make it look like 30, right? And so they'll make it look like 30. So that'll look like 30. And then they'll probably say, you know, throw in $1, but you have to say press. Don't throw in the $1, just say press, because what's going to happen is they're going to give you $2 back. And if you throw in $1, they're going to give you $3 back. So just say, if they say give me $1, say press. And so they'll go, oh, okay, never mind. I won't get, and because that's going to make that look like 24, and then they can give you $2 change. All right, so here we go. This goes off. Now these bets are off, and we have another come out roll. Let's see what gets established. And it's an 8. Of course it would be, right? Of course. All right, so it's an 8. Let's see if we can get a 410 this time. And oh, wow, hard 8 back to back. All right. So this time what we're going to do is we're actually going to do the collect. So remember, press or power press, collect, and then regress. Now this last time we collected twice. This time we're only going to collect once. We're going to collect, right, or press, collect, and then regress. So we're going to collect and regress on the same hit, okay? Because that's a hard 8. So they're going to get 35. And so here comes 35 for them, and they're going to get 28. So here's 28 for them. And then this one, to go back down to minimum, it might be good to just throw in $2 so that they don't have to make change. Just say, can you take me to $12 on the 8? And then they'll take this down, and then they'll put it up for $12. And then you'll take 55 back to your rack. Okay, and then with this one, you're just going to say, can you take me down to 12 or make it look like 12? And then it will be 12, and you would take the 12, that's 15. So, excuse me, that would be 15 plus the 25, okay? Whoops, I dropped one. Let me make sure it gets in the rack so we count it correctly. All right, so this is regressing, then the puck goes off, right? And now we're gonna see if we can get a come out again. These bets are off, let's get a come out roll. And it's an 8, of course it would be, of course, right? Of course it would be an 8. And so the 6 is still pressed, the 9 is still pressed, or, you know, power pressed. And we're gonna see if we can get a 410, that would be great. Let's see if we can get one. It's an 8 again. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to press and power press. They're both $12. So we know that we're going to throw in a nickel, get $1 change, say make it look like 30. And we're going to say press, and they're gonna give us $2, okay? So this is gonna look like 24 again, and this is gonna look like, they're gonna give us $2, and this one's gonna look like 30. So here we go, this one looks like 30. So now we press that one again, and now the puck is off, we're coming out again. Let's see if we could get, I really wanna show you what we do with the 4 or 10. Oh my goodness. And there's the 4, but the puck was off, so the bets are off. But we are on a 4, and so now that we're on a 4, we didn't get paid, but let's get a 10 or a 4, and so we can see what happens there, okay? There's a 6. We did get that 6. Remember, we got that hit, we pressed it up. Now we're gonna regress, right? So we're gonna get paid. And you might say, well, what about if we press again? Okay, so let me show you. Okay, so if we pressed or power pressed again, so if we press the 6 here, that would look like 60. But this person, they're a power presser. So see this right here? The next level above 60 would be 66, right? And all we have to do is throw in $1 and go to 66. That would pay 72, okay? So let's go ahead and we'll power press on this one, just so you can see if you want to keep going. All right, so there's 66. Now they're going to get paid the 28, right? 28. Now I'm going to pay it in like this because I want to show you. They're going to get paid 28, and they're going to press. Now, if they're going to, sorry, I need one more. That's 25. There we go. So now they're going to press, right? So then let's look at so 28 and 28, right, is you would actually take $6 back to your rack, okay? So they're going to, oh, sorry, no. That's wrong. Let me get some change. Because I'm going to make change with this one here, okay? So you would actually take $4 back to your rack, okay? Because look, here's the 24 and 24, okay? $4 back to your rack. All right, so then this one looks like 30, 40, 48. So let me just, they wouldn't stack it. Like if the game's moving really fast, they might stack it like that, but they'll eventually bring it back down to 48. So 48 pays 54. So let's say they would set it up as, okay, there's 30, 40, 45, and 48. So they'll make it look as small as possible there. All right. So there's that. That's the 6. I want to get a 10 or a 4 so we can see what we're going to do with that. Let's see, where'd this come from? Oh, this came from there. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Woo! It happened. We got it. Okay, we got the 10. All right, so 6, 4, 10, easy 10. Now, with this one, you're going to get paid $18, okay? So $18. So they get paid 18, and they're going to say press. So it's $10, which means double. So they're going to 20. Now, on a 4 and 10, they have what's called buy bets and placing bets. And a lot of casinos will have what's called auto buy, where you can't place a $20 10 without buying it. And so it's just inside, and it's because of the way it pays out, okay? And so a $15, you can still have a place bet. So 15 would pay 27. And then when you do $20, they charge a commission because of the way it pays out. And so because of the way it pays out, they charge a commission of 5% for a $20 or 25, up to 35 is usually $1. So they're going to double it, but on a Royal Caribbean ship and some casinos, you have to pay up front. Some you don't have to pay up front. Well, this one on a Royal Caribbean ship, you have to pay up front. So a $20 bet would cost $1 just to place that bet, and they would put a buy button on it. And then you would take $7 back to your rack, okay? And then this person will say buy it for 25, because remember, press is 20, the next level is 25, power press. So they would say buy it for 25. Now, the cool thing about the 4 and the 10 is you don't have to throw in any extra money to power press because they're going to give you 18 just like they did on the other person. And you're going to say buy it for 25. So to make 25, you're going to take these and then you're going to buy it for $1 because it's still $1 even though it's 20 and 25, it's still $1 because it's 5%. And you can't round down, so that's why you still have to pay $1 for that $20. And the 25, you can't round up as well, so 25 is still $1. You get $2 back to your rack. All you have to say is make it look like 25, and then that you'll get $2 back to your rack. And that will also be a buy bet. There we go. So now, if that hits, they're going to say, give me $1. So you place it. And so say it hit, say a 10 hit again, they would say, give me $1, and then they would pay you. And if you, because you're gonna, it's only every roll that you get paid. So for instance, let's say the 10 rolled again, just so you see how this works. If the 10 rolls again on the power presser, they're gonna say, give me $1, and they're gonna give them $50. And then that bet's there. But let's say you say, take me down to 10. What they would do is they would give you that $1 back when you take it down. So you only have to pay it to place it, but if, like I said, if you take it down to 10, they'll give you that $1 back, okay? So anyway, I think I took that out of here, right? All right. So there's that. Let's see if we can get a 10 or a 4. 10-4, let's see. And it's a 6. Where are we at on that 6? Did we power press and press that 6? Yes, we did, because what is this? Oh, no, we didn't. No, we did the 8. All right, this is, we power press. Oh, we did? Let me see what happened here. We power pressed one of them, but we didn't press the other one. I don't know what happened. Did I pay that? Oh, my goodness. I think I just pressed this one, and I never paid that one last time. So let me just, I'll have to look at it later, and you probably already commented if you were following along, but let me just pay this one. And now we'll never know who won this. So because that would have been, did I do it on the 8? Yeah, I did it on the 8. So actually these are just supposed to be flipped. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, because this one's power pressed and that one's pressed. Okay, don't have to pay. Here we go. Here we go. All right, now it's happening. All right. So here, let's pay this one first. So this one is, what did we say? It is, what does it pay? Let's see, 20, 30, 40, 45, 48, $54. Okay, 54. Let's do. Give me $1, right? Because it'd be 55 for 1. Okay, and then take me down to minimum, table minimum. So now we're regressing, okay? We're regressing, and that's one thing you need to learn when you're playing craps is to press, collect, regress, okay? All right, so that's where we're at right now. All right. Now this one, did I do it again? Oh my goodness. We're on the 6. We're on the 6, yo. Okay. Let's put this one back where it was. Sorry. Oh my goodness. This one. This is the one we're taking back down to 12. This is what happens on a cruise, by the way, because the dealers are learning and I'm learning. And that's kind of stuff happens all the time. So pay attention when you're on a cruise. Okay, now we have this one. We have a 60. So if you ever don't know what to pay, you can always break it down. Like I know 60 pays 70. I know 6 pays 7. So that's $77. It looks like, right? I thought it was 84 before. I think I said, but a 60 pays 70. And 6 pays 7. So every 6, it pays 7 to 6. So for every $6, you get $7. Okay. So with that, this pays. It pays 77, right? So being that it pays 77, we're going to get 75 and 77, right? So there's 77, and we're going to say take me to 12. So then they'll take it back down to 12, and we're going to take all of this back to our rack, okay? All right. And now we're ready to roll again. Let's see if we can hit that 10, man. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. And it's a yo 11. Yo 11. Okay, hit the 4. I don't care. There's a 9. We hit the 9 pressed. Okay, so depending on how, because we could press again, but I showed you how to do it on the 6. I'll show you how to power press on the 9 or the 5 this time. And so remember, this pays 35, right? And so it's a pretty easy power press because a press would be a double, which would be 25 to 50. But instead of doing 55, you just do 60, okay? If you wanted to really be aggressive, you can power press to 75. And 75 pays 105. So if you threw $15 in, then you can power press, like not just to, because I would view whatever the payout is as a press. But if you say press, press means double. So even though you get 35 and you want to put it, you know, you could say put it all on the 9, or you know what I mean, just press it all the way up. You know, you can say something like that. But if you say press, they're gonna make it double and then give you the change. So let's go to 75. Yeah, we're gonna throw in 15 and go to 75 on that one. Okay. Now this one, again, this one is 28, and I'm gonna pay it like with the nickels, because we're gonna say press, okay? And press means double. So now this is gonna go to 40. 20 will go to 40. And so basically, we'll get a quarter for that, and then they will make it look like 40, okay? And then the 40 right there, they will pay you 8 back to your rack. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Man, we hit that 9 again, that would be great. There's an 8, and we're gonna regress on these as well, okay? So that's 35. And remember, if you wanna regress, just throw in 2 and say take it back down to 12. They'll make it 12, and then you can take 55 back to your rack, and then you're also going to get 28 this time. 24 pays 28, and you're going to say take it back down to minimum, or make it look like $12, and then you're going to take all of this back to your rack. All right, there we go. And let's see if we can hit that 9. That would be great, wouldn't it? All right, and it's a 5. Now on the 5, same thing. Let's just do same bet on that one. Now, same bet is because we're just, you know how it works. So, and we got heavy on the 9. So let's just leave the 5 and just take same bet. So they're going to say, give me $1, and then they're going to give you 15 for 1. So each person will get $15. Let's just rack it. And here we go. Let's get that 9. And it's a 10. All right, we got the 10. Now remember, they're going to say, give me $1. So you each throw in $1, and this one's, the power presser is going to get 50, and the presser is going to get 37. I don't know if I said, 37. So 37, it could be 38 depending on the casino, but we're going to get that, okay? And let's just go ahead and leave that just for the sake, instead of regressing. We're in collection mode, if you would. So what we're doing is we're just collecting everything. All right, here we go. Let's see if we get that 9. Oh, there's a 5. So again, we're in just collection mode. So we're not worrying about pressing right now. That's the $1 for the 5 because we want to get 15 for 1, right? All right, there we go. And now let's get that 9. I really want to see it. There it is. All right, there it is. We got the 9. Okay, so the power presser gets 105, okay? And this one here, like I said, if you're not sure what it pays, you can always break it down on what you do know. So I do know that the 25 pays 35, and I know the 15 pays 21. So then I know there's the payout. So the payout actually is 56. So I just made a change there. So 56 on that bet right there. Okay. And what we're going to do is this person is going to go, they're going to regress to 25, and this person is going to regress to 50. And then we're going to take a little bit more back to our rack. I don't know if that'll mess it up. No, let's just go down back to minimum, okay? So they're going to go to 10, and so let's put their, oh my gosh, let's put theirs in their rack, which I'm running out of room in the rack. And then let's take theirs down to 10 as well. So let's throw this in. Did I pay this? Oh, I had this in my hand. Oh my gosh. I hope that's right. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we threw in a nickel. There we go. All right. This is a mess. It's hard to do everything, folks. All right, here we go. Here we go. So they have a bunch of ones, by the way. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Let's roll this out. And there's a 10. All right, 10. Like I said, we're in collection mode. So let's throw in $1. Okay, now let's say we wanted to press. We're going to get 50. Say we want to make that 75, okay? That would, remember, press would be 50, but we're going to go to the next level. But now we're thinking of the next level as quarters, not $5 or $10 units. So if we wanted to do that, they would say, throw me $1, but you would actually have to throw in $2 more, maybe even $4, because the VIG, or that commission, VIG is vigorish, it's a tax or a commission. So you'd have to pay it up front. So $4 to place that $75 bet. All right, here we go. This one threw in $1, and they're gonna press. So that means they're going to go to 40, and they're gonna say, give me another $1. So you're gonna have to throw in another $1 to go to 40. So now they're at 40. I'm gonna just stack it just like that. And let's see what happens. Let's roll this out. And it's a yo 11. Yo 11. Let's see, can we get that 4? There's a midnight. And there is a 5. Same bet. Let's throw in $1. It's moving fast now. You got to hurry up. Be ready. Be ready with that $1 in your hand. All right, here we go. And there's the 10. Wow, the 10 on the in. And so because we paid $4 last time, they'll probably only charge us $3 this time, because we're right in the middle zone of having 75 instead of 100. So that pays 150, okay? And we're gonna say, take me down to minimum. Okay, I wanted to do that just so I can show you what happens when you go down. So once you go down, they're gonna give you the $3 back that you just paid, right? And then they're gonna make change, and they will give you your money back and place you for 10. So you get your $3 back that you paid because you took it down. And so let's rack it. And same thing here. They're gonna say, give me $2, and then that 80. So the way it is, it pays double, but minus the VIG. So 40 is gonna pay 80. So let's do 80. And then you're gonna say, take me down. You're gonna get that $2 back, and plus all this money that you pressed. Okay, so let's take that back to the rack. And I'm just gonna finish out this roll. As you can see, we went all the way down to minimums. So and there's a 6. So we're not gonna press anymore. We're just taking same bets. And you might say, wow, you could be making all kinds of money if you pressed. But really, I'm just trying to resolve this roll. Oh my goodness. So that we can count it up and see who won. I think we know who won, because right now the presser versus the power presser would be winning a lot. You know, like the power presser would be winning a lot more, because right now they're at even bets. So why don't I just do that? Well, let's just roll and see what happens. Oh, yes, an 11. But you know what I want. I want the 4. Let's get it. There's a 10. 10 on the end. That's 18. Give me $2. Give me $2. They're like, hurry up, give me $2. Why $2? Because I'm going to give you 20. I'm going to give you 20. 20 for 2 because it pays 18. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. And it's a 6. Give me $1. Give me $1. Oh man, we got to move fast. We got to move fast because the dice are moving. Dice are moving. Let's pick up your money. Pick up your money. Here we go. And it is a 9. A 9. Give me $1. Give me $1. Whoops, not that one. Give me $1 because that's another 15, right? Another 15. Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I even stopped using my stick. Let's get a 4. There's a 5. Give me $1. Give me $1. So they give him $1. Here's $1. Give me 15. Okay, here's 15. All right, here we go. And don't be afraid. Like if you start getting a lot of this in your rack, watch what happens. Let's see what happens here. And it's an 8, of course. So don't be surprised when they see that you have all of this. Then they stop asking for $1 because what does $1 pay? 15, right? So 15. So what they might say is, give me $11. And the reason why they want 11 is because they're going to give you a quarter. So give me $11. So then they're asking for $11 so they can give you a quarter because you have too much nickels. Give me $11. And then, okay, here's 11. Why 11? I was always giving you 1 because they want to give you a quarter. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. And it is, oh, a 10, hard 10. Give me $2. Give me $2. Or they might say, give me $7. And this is the worst when they say that because it's like, why $7? So I can give you a quarter, but you don't really want to say the word 7 when the puck is on. All right, give me $7. So here's 7, and then here's your quarter, and it depends on how many people. They're like, give me 7, give me 7, give me 7. So there's a 7, 7, 7. It's like, no, we want a 4, not a 7. Don't say that word. And there's a 5. Give me $11. $11. It's like, oh my goodness, let's hurry up. Let's get our $11. And then pretty soon you're like, I don't have $11. You took all my ones, you know? And so there's the quarter, there's the quarter. All right, let's get that 4. And it's going to fall on, and whenever this happens, it's a leaner. They would move whatever is holding it so it falls. It's a 10. It's a 10. And give me $7. Oh my goodness. Give me $7. I don't have $7. Okay, give me, okay, never mind. I'll just pay you. So here's this person, and then this person had the 7 to give, so they got their quarter, okay? And so let's rack it, just rack it. And let's end this roll, come on. Oh my goodness, there's a 9. Oh, wow, okay. Give me $11. Give me $11. Oh my goodness. I thought this would be over by now. Okay. So what do? Do you start pressing again? This is when you can make thousands of dollars if you just keep going up and up and up on a long roll like this. This is the roll where you shouldn't be right now. If you're in collection mode where you just want to collect, just collect a little bit on your way up. Be pressing on the way up on a roll like this. Oh my gosh, there is a 6. There's a 6. Okay, take it to 30. And then they're going to say press, right? Okay, so they're going to get $1 change for their 6. And then it's going to look like 30, okay? So they're at 30. And they're gonna say, press. And they're going to go to 24, and they're going to get $2 change. All right, so here we go. Oh my goodness, there's an 8. Same thing, same thing. Oh my goodness, here we go. They're going to get $1 change, and then it's going to look like 30. Looks like 30, and they're going to get $2, and it's going to look like 24. Okay. Oh my goodness. How long is this video? All right. And so they'll get $2 back. This goes here. All right, here we go. Let's get it. And it's a 9. Okay, oh my goodness. So they're gonna get $4. They're gonna get $4 and they're gonna say press. And this person is going to throw in $1 and say, make it look like a quarter. So that's at a quarter. Here we go. And it's a 6. So 6. So this person's gonna say press. Again, they're gonna get 28. So sorry, let me get 20. I haven't used this much. Okay, so they got 28 and they're gonna say press. Let's do this again. We get the 5 there, and we're just gonna stack it because we're gonna stack 40 or 24 again and take 4 back to the rack. All right, so there's 4 back to the rack, and I'm gonna just stack it just like this. And they're gonna say press, and we're just gonna say make it look like 60 at this point because that's gonna pay 35. Make it look like 60. That'll be easier and faster. And then that's 60. All right, here we go. Is that that was a 6? Crap. All right, we just got to move these around. Okay. All right. Same payouts, but we want the 6. Okay, that was the 6. All right, here we go. 4, finally. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 4. Okay. Press, you know. So this person over here is going to get $2 and it's going to look like a quarter, right? And this person is going to get their 18 and it's going to go to 20 and they're going to get their $7. And then the puck's going to go off, and then we're going to have a come out roll again, and there's a 6. All right, I can't end on this. I can't end on a point, man. I'm gonna end you know what I'm ending on. Let's see. Man, there it is. Oh my goodness. So this all comes down. No big deal, right? Presser versus power presser. So let me count this up. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of cut. I'll count. Well, no, I'll do it in fast motion. Here we go. Whew, okay, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25, 28. 8, 28. Now let's count that one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 35. 1035. And this was all from $300? Is that what we started with? Oh my goodness. Now, keep in mind, with a long roll, you can always make money, but you can see that if you power pressed versus press, it's always better. But this is the thing. It's always better if you do press, collect, and regress. If we would have just kept pressing, there was times where we were getting black chips. That's usually where I would get, because you start off with, what was it, 64, and if you're getting a black chip or $100 on every roll, you never know when you're going to hit that roll. But when you hit it, man, just attack and get to table max as fast as possible, or where you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable getting a green chip every roll, or $50 every roll, or $100 every roll, that's where you want to get. Some people want to get $500 every roll, and that's usually around table max, and you can get a purple chip, a $500 chip, $500 on every roll. That we could have got there with a roll just like we just had. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit long, but man, that I could not end the video by rolling until that 7 came. Watch this video if you'd like to see more. Don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you cruising and rolling on a craps table soon. See ya!